Yo, 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 what up, what up, what up, what up, what up? What's happening? What's happening? What's going on, good people? Peace and love, peace and love, peace and love. Happy Wellness Wednesday. It is Wednesday midweek. Last Wednesday of the month, man. We are coming to a close on this month of May, which is also 31-day watermelon challenge, man. Coming to a close. Definitely getting excited about other fruits, getting excited about mangoes and avocados and pineapples and cantaloupe and honeydew melon and mango avocado salad. And oh man, getting real excited again. Real excited. Finishing up. I think that every time, as humans, we set a challenge for ourselves or we set a goal and we complete it, it builds confidence, it builds courage, it builds a reputation for being able to finish, for being able to do what you said. And everything that you do, right? Every goal that you accomplish, every new feat that you set, that you see the finish line to, it just it builds you as a human. It builds you mentally, spiritually, emotionally, physically. Right, it can build you depending on what it is. So yeah, I'm feeling real grateful, man. I'm feeling accomplished. I'm feeling like, this is the last leg, man. It's freaking 3 days left, man. 3 days and a wake up. And next 3 days, I am not even gonna eat watermelon, man. No watermelon, no water. 3-day breath fast. Finish up with just breathing and exercising and meditating and writing and cleaning and just deep self-reflection. As I mentioned yesterday, in the video yesterday, that this work has many health benefits, right? Many mental, emotional, physical health benefits. But this is deeply spiritual work for me, right? This is deeply spiritual work. It is about like ascending. It is about lifting my soul, lifting my spirit, right? Aligning with the cosmos, aligning with the divine, right? With the divine plan for my life, the divine vision that I have. That's what this thing is about, right? Health benefits is a byproduct, right? Mental health, spirit, all of those things are the byproducts. This is deeply spiritual work. Just connecting with the soul of the universe, right? And just always striving to become my best self, right? Through the fire, right? If they say that growth comes through pain and suffering, then I believe that if you can intentionally put yourself through suffering and pain that may be unnecessary, that you may not have to go through, but if you can put yourself through that, then you are accelerating your own growth process, right? You are accelerating your own growth process. If you can intentionally, conscientiously say, you know what, I'm going to put myself in this situation because it's going to cause me pain, it's going to cause some suffering, but I'm going to go through this pain, I'm going to experience the suffering, I'm going to embrace the suffering for my ultimate benefit, which essentially is for the benefit of the planet, right? As we rise, our people rise, when we rise truly, and as the people rise, we rise. And so, I just want to share that, man, before we get into the show. Let's hit the share button. Again, this is day 28 of our 31-day watermelon challenge. This is also day 28, May 28th, right? Coming to the close of the month, coming to the end of the month. And I am just grateful for all of the blessings, grateful for all of the lessons, grateful for all of the wisdom that I've gained, wisdom that I've shared, just in an extreme state of thanks and, abundance, man. I believe that like everything I want, I can have. I don't believe that there's anything standing in the way of me and my dreams, but time and space. And so, yeah, I'm just excited to keep growing and keep pushing, finish this challenge up, right? Get some food. Right, first couple of days gonna do just some fruits, right, some nuts, some seeds, and then, by the following week we'll be eating food again, man. As we are approaching my event, my workshop in Soho, your personal footprint. One thing that you could do to improve your health and help save the planet at the same time. We're gonna talk about that. We're going to have my vegan sandwich, my vegan Stillmatic sandwich, which is in collaboration with Organic Love Tree. That's going to be available for those who purchase tickets. We're going to talk about the event a little later, though. All right, that is actually part of our segment today. But once again, I'm your boy, your host, LaShawn Sugar Ray Marston. You are tuned into episode 376 of SRDaily, 376 episodes in. Man, Wednesday, May 28th. 2025, and we are going to get this thing started. We're going to start with our first segment. And today's first segment of the day is a phrase of the day. And the phrase is 2 words, 2 powerful words, man. Ancient science, ancient wisdom. Heal thyself. Heal thyself. That is the phrase. That is the saying of the day. Brothers and sisters, heal thyself. Sometimes to heal thyself, you need outside help, right? Like, don't think that healing thyself means to lean on your own understanding and do the things that you've been doing that hasn't been working. No, like, it's okay to tap into sources outside of yourself, whether it is, a trainer, right? You got some physical stuff you want to heal, a fitness trainer, a personal trainer, whether it's some mental stuff, a therapist, a support group, whether it's some alcohol, right? Support group, having somebody to talk to, whatever it is, right? Sex, drugs, shopping, right? You want to heal from any part of your life, right? You lost a parent, all right, breakup, right? Strange relationship with your children. Heal thyself means that, number one, you have to take on the responsibility of healing. It doesn't mean that you have to do it all alone. You can get guidance, you can get support from others, and you should get guidance and support from others, from those who have done it. As they say, there's nothing new under the sun. And so everything that you are experiencing, although it is unique to you and the dynamics specifically are unique to your situation, the overall thing somebody experienced, loss, separation, split, sadness, depression, deep grief, right? Financial, whatever it is, like freaking broke leg, right? Skin issues, whatever it is that you may be experiencing, somebody has experienced something like it in the past, right? Before you. And so there is some guideline. You have to, this is why reading is important. Read, study, research, and then come up with your formula that works for you. But please, brothers and sisters, heal thyself. Like, only you can heal you. Only you can open the doorway to healing. Like, all the ingredients and wisdom can be there. But if you choose to not take it, not to engage in it, then you are hindering your own healing process, right? You are hindering your own healing process. And so I beg of you, as your brother, right, as your uncle, right, as a son, right, as a friend, colleague, comrade, however you see me, I beg of you to take your healing seriously, because tomorrow is not promised, right? Next year is not promised. 6 months is not promised, right? And you deserve to live a more healthy, a more abundant, more vibrant life, other than being stuck in your physical pain. You can't walk, right? That I couldn't walk at one point. Like, there were people who would tell you, like, the more I couldn't. There was some days I couldn't walk. Then there were some days I had an extremely, extremely difficult time walking, standing. I couldn't try to run for the bus. I tripped while walking up the freaking sidewalk, right? Like, very, very, very tumultuous, trying times, right? Where I felt down. I contemplated surgery, right? So you need surgery. I contemplated surgery. And then, as they say, they say, like people say tooth pain is the worst pain. Some, right, say obviously childbirth, right? But I think back pain, man. That back pain, those herniated discs in my back, man. That pinched nerve down my right side. I ain't gonna lie. There was some days I was like, yo, I would rather be dead. I would rather not be here than to experience this pain continuously. I would rather not be here than to continue to experience this pain. Because what is life if you're in pain constantly? I was in constant pain. Using the bathroom was painful, right? Whether standing using the bathroom or sitting using the bathroom, it's painful, right? Cleaning myself, washing up, painful. Eating, painful. Everything was painful. My back was jacked up. But today I could run. Today I could jump. Today I could lift my legs. I could stretch, right? I'm a lot more flexible today. I'm a lot stronger. I took on the responsibility of healing for myself, right? Massage therapy, right? Physical therapy, right? Hot tub therapy, meditation, and then a change of diet. All of those things contributed over a period of time, right? Consistently, right? It didn't happen overnight, but I was consistent with my healing process. I took it very serious. Gave myself grace, of course, grace and compassion, because I didn't always do the best things, didn't always exercise, or didn't always eat the best foods, but gave myself grace and compassion, knowing that I had a healed version of myself in the front of my mind. I want to be able to run with my children. Now I'm in the park when we go out, like I could run. We could like chase each other. You know what I mean? My daughter calls me over there. I could run and catch her, right? Me and my son, we could throw the football. I could run and catch it, right? I wanted to do that. I couldn't do that 8-9 years ago, right? Like it was almost impossible. But here we are. Here we are. And again, I'm not the only story. Obviously, there are tons of people who have dealt with deep depression, deep physical challenges, deep financial challenges, broke, poor, homeless, living on the streets. And they took it upon themselves and said, okay, everything that I'm dealing with may not be my fault. There may be some things I'm born into, some things just happenstance, but how I respond is my responsibility. How I build is my responsibility. You know what I mean? And so, yeah, man, like I love you, right? And I want you to be your best version of yourself for you, not even for me, for you, for your children, for your parents, for your ancestors, for your descendants that ain't born yet, for your dreams, for your goals. You owe it to yourself. Heal yourself. Get out your own way. Literally, take this literally. Get out your own way. Get to know yourself so you can begin to trust yourself. And then ask, what area do I need healing? What does healing look like for me? Ask yourself these questions and then go forth and heal, right? Simple as that. Let's move right along to our second segment. Happy Wellness Wednesday, my love. Today is wellness. Today is the day where we commit to healing. Reading is healing. Listen, I just I'm about to cry because like I never really want to make it personal, but I do understand my role, and like I would like to be an example of what's possible. So you know how many days and months went by or years went by without me reading? Like I buy in the books, but I'm not reading them. I may skim through them, but I'm not reading them. This month alone, I already read 3 books. Already read 3 books. I'm on my 4th book. I'm going to finish the 4th book, which is Marcus Garvey's Message to the People. I'm going to finish that by tomorrow, Friday, the latest, right? And then I'm going to get my book, 12 Universal Laws, short book. And I'm going to read that. It's going to be 5 books this month. That is, I've never read 5 books in a month, right? Like, and I'm 41. I'm older than I've ever been. And I've never read this many books, but I'm committed to it. I'm reading on the trains, less scrolling, less social media. I'm reading on the bus. I'm reading when I'm waiting for the bus. When I'm waiting for the bus, I'm reading. And when I'm waiting for the train, I'm pulling my book out. And again, it's becoming habit, right? Because it's only been a few weeks. So like sometimes this morning, I was waiting for the train, a little tired still. I pulled my phone out, played the word game. And then I was like, oh, snap, no, I got a book. I got a book I need to read. So I put the book down and I had a 6-minute wait for the train, pulled the book out and waited for the train. Pulled the book out and read while I waited. Read more, right? You can do it. You can do it, man. Abundance is your birthright. But let's move right along. Second segment of the day. Need to know news. Need to know news is the $20 ticket option for my upcoming workshop on June 8th is a wrap. Right? Yesterday was the last day. I know I haven't done a great job at posting it, but I sent a bunch of communications out yesterday, text messages, social media messages. I would love to see you guys there, right? $20 ticket. Tickets are now $30. $30. I did post it if you've seen it and you expect to come and you didn't get a ticket at $20. There's nothing I can do. It is not through my Eventbrite. It is not through my website. It is not my event. I am facilitating a workshop. My vision, my concept, my ideas, my workshop, right? But it's somebody else's event space, somebody else's event for the day. And I'm just plugging in. And so now the ticket price is up. $30 now. It's $32.75 on Eventbrite, $30, and then that $2 whatever fee on Eventbrite. But please do get your tickets, right? Tickets are they cheaper now than they will be if you wait till next week. If you keep waiting, it's going to be $40, and then day before, it's going to be $50. There will be a 20% discount then, but like, get your ticket now if you know you want to come, right? It is Sunday, June 8th, 7:30 to 9:30 p.m. in Soho, in collaboration with Moonscope, right? And Flow by Leon. It is your personal footprint. Learn one thing you can do, one action you could take to improve your health and help save the planet at the same time. One thing that you could do to improve your health and help save the planet at the same time. Tickets are now $30. Please get a ticket. My sandwich will be available with your ticket purchase. Purchase a ticket, $30. We're gonna have the sandwiches, which is the vegan stillmatic, the vegan rib ring, mac and cheese, and on a bagel. That's gonna be available. We're gonna have some fresh juice from my fiance's Miss Juicy brand. She has a juice brand that she's building out. We're gonna have some juices there, right? 2 or 3 juices, fresh juices. We're gonna do a juice demo there at the event. We're gonna have some snacks, of course. We're gonna have some snacks. Probably make some trail mix and probably fruit salad or something like that for folks, man. But my first workshop in Soho, right? My first workshop in Soho. I am super excited. You know that I like what I learned. I love to share. I've learned some things and I want to share it, man. I learned how food not only affects us physically, but mentally, emotionally, energetically. And I learned how our food system is impacting the health of the planet, which then in turn impacts us. All right, so this is gonna be a dope workshop. I've done it a couple of times. I did the workshop at Albany, done it a few times here in the city, and I look forward to seeing you guys there. If you can't make it physically, right? If you can't show up, if you're not in New York City or you are in New York, but you'll be moving there at that time, we do have a live stream ticket link. Live stream tickets are $10. That's going to stay the same standard. Comes up to on Eventbrite 1251. 1251 live stream. There will not be a recording. It will be just live stream. You can watch the event, get the information, and then follow up. Obviously, if you're not in New York, if you can't make it, you can't get the food, right? You won't be able to get the food. So the ticket's a lot cheaper, all right? $10 ticket for live stream. For those, I just want to make it accessible for everybody. I know that there are times when folks are like, oh man, I wish I was in New York. Oh man, I can't make it. I'll be at work. Cool. I'll be home with the children. Great. You can live stream. You can live stream the event. There is a ticket link available in the link. The link is in my Instagram bio, and it is on my Facebook page. I will pin it. I will post it again and pin it to the top of my page so you can check that out. Click that link. There are 2 other workshops happening that day. There's an upcycling workshop happening early in the day, and then there's a dancing and movement workshop happening before my workshop. My workshop closing out the day, baby. We the finisher. Sunday night, I remember when I met the organizer of the event, and he told me the time. And like Sunday, I was like, Sunday night, like that's tough. I've never done a workshop Sunday night, right? It's tough, right? A lot of my people who come to workshops, a lot of parents. So Sunday night is tough. But that was what was available. I took it. I didn't have to pay anything, right? I mean, I ordered food and stuff like that for folks, right? And it's all good. So yeah, I really do hope you guys join me. Right, I think there's some necessary information. The venue is lovely. There's 3 rooms. There's going to be the big room that we have the workshop in. Then after the workshop is going to be specifically to talk till 8:30. So start about 7:40, 7:45, go to about 8:30. Then from 8:30 on, right, have food, have beverages. But then there's a breakout room where I'm going to do like one-on-one chat and chew, where if you have any questions related to your health, related to diet, related to fasting or anything like that, I'll be there to talk with you, right? We can chat. That's all included in your ticket price, in your ticket purchase. Yeah, chat and chew, man. We're going to chop it up, man. Again, I learned some things. Went from not being able to walk, went from, all of these challenges, man, to, slowly but surely, day by day, I'm overcoming them. And I'm becoming the person that I've always wanted to be. And it feels freaking incredible. And it's a lot of hard work, right? It's been a lot of hard freaking work, man. The fasting part, I still got mad work to do, right? Like on my portion size of my food and not eating past a certain time. Exercising daily has been freaking brutal. I've never exercised as much in my life, as much as I exercised in the last year. But I'm committed to it. I'm committed to, as I aging gracefully, aging like a god, right? Aging like who I really am, which is, world healer, man. Aging like fit. Like you don't gotta age in chronic pain. You don't gotta age with the bare belly and all of that stuff. And I had that. Not so much a bare belly, right? But just a gut. And today, abs is coming in, right? Starting to see them, able to feel them. My boo's able to feel the abs, and it feels good. It feels good to make progress. It feels good to attain your goals. And so, any questions you have, you'll be able to come, buy a ticket to the event, sit for the workshop, get your sandwich, get your snacks, get your beverages, whatever. And then we're going to have a sign-up form. And then until we got to leave, we're going to be doing one-on-one sessions, 5 minutes short, right? A couple of questions, chop it up, right? Give you some advice, give you some guidance. Boom, boom, boom. From there, if you want more, you can book a coaching session. I do have coaching sessions. They are optional. And I coach around all things, not just food, diet, health, but around grief and loss and navigating like challenging relationships, right? With a partner, right? With a parent. So I've done family coaching. I've coached mother and son. I've coached youth. I've coached adults. I've coached around I've coached people out of suicide, right? So again, and I share only the things that I've learned and experienced myself. I don't try to come into a space and be like, yo, I'm the expert on this, or I got this info if I don't really have it, right? So the things that I coach on, again, like finding love after divorce, right? Like how to make yourself more attractive, right? Like navigating difficult parent-child relationships, right? Like health stuff, fitness stuff, right? Diet stuff, food stuff, right? Grief stuff, losing a parent, being shot, changing your life, formerly incarcerated. I coach on all of these different things. These are all things that I've directly experienced and I've directly gone through and grown through and have made the painful moments, the most painful moments, my sources of power. And so, yeah, that's the event. That's what's going on. Got 60 sandwiches coming, man. Please come through. I spent a lot of money on those sandwiches, man. Come through, come through, come through. Tickets are $30 now. They were $20 until yesterday, $30 now. They're going to go up next week. They're going to go up to $40. And then the day before and day of, they will be $50. So if you intend to come, if you like know that you really want to be there, please do get your ticket now, like right now, like today. Don't wait, all right? Please don't wait. And yeah, I look forward to seeing you guys there. Let's move right along to our third segment. Yo, Eddie Kruger, what's going on? Yo, Rosalie Springs, what's going on? What's going on? Peace and love. Thank you guys for tuning in. Move right along to our third segment of the day. Today's third segment, as always, is our tip of the day. Wait, it was something. Tip of the day. Sorry. Today's tip, right, is a message. Focus on your idea more than you focus on the money, right? Focus on developing your idea more than you focus on getting money for your idea, because your idea is more powerful than the money. Your idea is more powerful than the money. So I promise you, if you focus on the idea and you develop the idea and you share the idea with the right people, right? Don't just keep the idea to yourself. Share the idea to the right people. Walk in the frequency that you know your idea is great. Your idea is life-changing. Your idea is world-changing. Your idea is transformational. Walk with that energy, and I promise you the money's going to show up. And this is not Sugar Ray's wisdom. This is something that I'm incorporating that I learned from others before me, right? Like studying, reading, listening to talks, right? I listened to Jim Rohn this morning. Jim Rohn, Brian Tracy, and them talk about you got to walk in the frequency of wealth. You got to be wealthy. Be wealthy before you become wealthy. Have the mindset like, yo, I'm already there. What does that person look like? How do they dress? How do they get up in the morning? What time do they get up? How much do they read? Right? What do they read? Right? Like, what's their mindset? How do they respond to challenges? Walk with that energy. Have your idea. Walk with that energy. Like, this idea is going to change the world. I just got to get it to the right people. I just got to get the right people. I got to get in front of the right people to hear my idea. And I know that the next person, right, is going to say yes. They're going to give me what I need for my idea. Right? You may get 100 no's. They may say, I don't really think that idea works, but you got to have the conviction. You got to see it. As they say, right? Your vision is your vision. God gave you the vision. You can see it. You can't expect everybody to see it. They got different experiences. They got different mindsets. They got different goals. They have a different purpose. So don't be mad that they don't see your idea. You see your idea. You see who you need to support. Who you see who your idea is meant to support, or how it can support people around you or the world. And right, so have your idea, see the vision to execute the idea, see your idea's impact, the impact of your idea, and then walk with that energy like, yeah, this is the shit. I'm the shit. I got it. I got the solution. I got a solution, right? I got an answer. I got a key, right? And again, like, you're going to navigate. Every no though leads you closer to a yes, because there's somebody like, yo, I love that fucking idea. I love that idea, right? When I had the idea to get vegan food in my hood, right, a few people was like, yo, that's dope. But most people was like, nobody want vegan food in Queensbridge, Sugar Ray. You doing vegan food in Queensbridge? Now we got 2 days of giving vegan food, right? We've been doing it for 5 years, right? 5 years we've been giving vegan food, to the point where now we have a vegan festival with people in the hood and other hoods come, right? Last year we did it on the block. We're going to do it again on the block this year. It had the most like community participation last year because it's on the block. Like, people love the food. But 6-7 years ago, come on, Sugar Ray, pandemic hits, people just want food. We're giving them vegan food. People try it. People love it. Oh, snap, your Sugar Ray, that vegan food. Now people have gone to vegan restaurants. Some people have become more plant-based. The freaking news anchor, freaking Greg Maka, told me, we did the interview a couple weeks ago. He said, yo, I've been incorporating more plant-based stuff into my diet lately. He said, I just feel better. He said, thank you for planting the seed years ago. I planted the seed in him. Freaking, hey, yo. I shared with him the wisdom of veganism and plant-based eating over a decade ago when we first met, right? And as I consistently post, right, as I've, again, not consistent in my health, in my fitness, not consistent, but consistently, I'm not going backwards, right? I'm not going to eat meat. We're not going back there. We're not going back to eat dairy and cheese. No, we're not going back there. And so consistently posting what I eat, sometimes talking about the benefits, right? Expressing myself, becoming a better version of me. He sees that, he watches that. Now he's like, you know what? I'm going to do that. Like, impact the idea, and the money came. The idea of feeding people in my neighborhood, the idea of providing fresh fruits and vegetables, like building a supermarket, right, in my neighborhood, We don't have a market yet, but we got a farm stand, and the farm stand relaunches tomorrow, right? We got an urban farm stand in my neighborhood where people can come purchase weekly fresh fruits, vegetables, like incredible at an affordable rate, sliding scale, right? So fresh, affordable produce, locally grown here in New York, right? Like it don't get no better than that, man. The idea, and then you know what? The money came. The money came. We got $100,000 grant to do the farm stand from the Assemblyman Zoran, who's currently running for mayor, who I endorse for mayor, right? Outside of that, right, partnering with Connected Chef, they doing the work, focus on the idea, not necessarily the money. Clearly you need money, so you make it work, but focus on the idea. And then you know what? Met somebody, knew somebody who introduced him to somebody who gave $300,000 a year for 3 years, almost $1 million, right? So that we could do this work, grow this work, hire people because of these donations, because of this income that's came after the idea. We've been able to create jobs. We're creating a job for my aunt. My aunt started work tomorrow, right? My aunt is starting work tomorrow in her neighborhood, feeding her community, something that she was doing for free for the last 4 years, 5 years. She's done for free with me. Now she's starting to get paid. Why? Because she stayed committed. She believed the idea. She believed in the concept. And now she got to get $31 an hour to be outside feeding your neighborhood. Like how it don't get no fucking much better than that. Right. But yeah, your idea is more powerful than money. Focus on your ideas, not the money, and you'll be led to the money. Trust yourself, believe in yourself, believe that it can happen for you. And let's move right along to our fourth and final segment of the day. Oh, yesterday's prices are in today's prices. Absolutely, baby. Yesterday's prices are not today's prices. It is going up. But let us move right along, guys. So our fourth and final segment of the day, Arthur Henry's Higher. I finished the book yesterday, and it is an absolute masterpiece. Poetic, poised, spiritually sound. This brother spoke the gospel to us in those pages. He spoke the gospel to us in those pages. My goodness, right? It sometimes felt personally as if he was inside my mind and my heart, right? Because some of the language that he used, I use. Some of the wisdom that he shared, I shared, right? Like, and I share. And again, not just me, most of us, like those of us who are on the path of, reaching their higher self, their highest potential, speak the same language. And so, like, I was like, yo. And then I remember something he wrote in the book. We are all connected to the same infinite intelligence. We are all connected to the same infinite intelligence we are. So that feeds the idea that there's nothing new under the sun. This idea, right? This idea we just build on, we just add on. It's mathematics, right? Just add on. Reminds, right? What the nation of gods and earth would say, the 5%ers. Mind detect mind. Mind detect mind. Like will always attract, right? Like will always attract as long as you are in alignment with yourself. Another thing he said in the book, and the book is full of gems. He said the universe can't bless who you pretend to be. So be you, right? Like again, that's probably the best book I've ever read by far. Like that's not a novel, right? Because The Alchemist, right, is a favorite. Like The Alchemist is an absolute favorite. But this book is, like I said, it spoke to my soul in such a different way. It had sometimes reading, I had to put it down and like really like sit because I'm great. Could it be a lot greater, right? I can be a lot greater. And so like he's speaking to me. And I think that's the beauty of living your life in alignment with your purpose, because you create something, right? And you have no idea who it impacts, nor how it impacts them. That book impacted me. Number one, reading that book inspired me to like finish my books, right? 36 Gems for Black Men, 26 Ways to Be, my autobiography, Born to Lead, Created to Shine. Because I'm like, yo, like the world needs this. Like I needed his book. I needed his book at this time to just remind me who the freak I am and what I'm here for and what I'm capable of, right? What's possible for me. His book is always there, but reading it from another person's words, literally speaking my language, you can do anything, my G, right? Like stuff like that in that book, right? Like what could stop you? Only you are in your own way, right? So I know a thing or two about a thing or two. Like, I do know a thing or two about a thing or two, right? Like I got some stuff to share. And so like that's part of that's one of the reasons why inspiration is so powerful and why it's powerful for you to do your part, because you can inspire a brother or a sister who's already great, who's already doing their thing, to go be greater, right? Go be greater. It's not a race against each other. We're just racing against our past. And then we're not even racing. We're just aligning so that like we take, right? Because you're not running from, right? We want to take what we learned in our past experiences. We want to incorporate it into our daily life so that we can use it to cook and prepare a better future, right? A future that is more in alignment with who we are now, right? In our conscious minds. So yeah, that book, man. Listen, if you haven't read the book, if you don't have the book, please go get the book. It is called Higher, Higher. Simple as that. Author is Arthur Henry. You can look it up on Amazon. I'm going to write a review, make a video review. Yeah, like I said, it's an absolutely incredible book. Him and I, we operate on the same wavelength, just at different frequencies, right? Well, all of us, operate on the same wavelength, different frequencies. And yeah, man, like get the book, get the book, get the book, get the book. And more importantly than buying that book, if you got a book in you, write it a little bit a day, right? That's something a little bit a day, right? And then there's some days where you can sit, you can give 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours. You can get it done, like 36 Gems of Black Men. I'm going to incorporate, I'm looking at my schedule for the next couple of weeks. I'm going to incorporate a couple of hours a day to finish that book. Almost done. 36 gems. It's not a lot of gems, right? It's 36 gems, pearls of wisdom, right? For Black men on fatherhood, manhood, brotherhood, spirituality, right? And relationships with the world, like responsibility to your community, right? Which is part of manhood. So it's just gems, man. Gems for Black men. That's the book I think I'm going to finish immediately because it's the easiest book to write. It's only 36 things. I think I got like half of them done. So yeah, man, like go get the book. Says definitely one of the best books that I've ever read. He did his thing, and I can't wait to interview him on the Sugar Ray Show when we get that back up and going. And yeah, man, that's the show, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I am tired. I am going to take a nap, right? Again, I've been pushing myself for these 28 days, working out every day, running, push-ups, sit-ups, and we've been traveling and moving back and forth and only getting 2 hours of sleep a night, 3 hours of sleep a night. That's not healthy long-term, and I know that, right? So today we're going to take a nap. I haven't taken a daytime nap in a couple of weeks, right? I have not taken a nap. I love naps, but I've been working, I've been pushing, I've been building. But today we're going to take a nap, right? I don't have any meetings immediately. I'm going to take a nap. Got some stuff to do later this afternoon. But that's, 2 to 6, 7 o'clock, right? So yeah, we're gonna nap. We're gonna enjoy this this morning nap. I'm tired. I keep repeating myself. But I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Thanks for tuning in. I'm your boy, your host, LaShawn Sugar Ray Marston. This is episode 376 of SRDaily with Personality Meets Enlightenment. Please be sure to join us right back here tomorrow. Same time, same place, 9 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. Facebook Live, YouTube Live, and Instagram Live. Remember, it ain't getting knocked down. That's the problem. It's staying down. So get up. The power is in you. As always, be kind to yourself and be kind to each other. Peace and love.